let us join in.
And I definitely want to say there was some women who really, really gave deep down in their pockets.
Yes.
I don't know how they edited it was kind of weird because I said something about some of the women I thought they would have given more, but it came after Marlo had gave her $5,000 donation. That was not towards her because I really appreciate what she gave.
Yes.
Oh, no, wait, donation. I promised you 5,000 and here's your 5,000. I forgot that.
So,
me too.
I just want to make that clear that comment was not geared towards Marlo. Marlo gave of her time during the event. She gave.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back because I watched that shady-ass Don Juan. He spoke on Kandi Speak on it. This right here is a prime example of Kandi using one of her cronies, honey, to speak on her behalf. Remember, she shaded somebody, and I couldn't figure out who it was at her Kandi Cares event. She said somebody didn't really give. I'm guessing that person is Kenya, because remember, Marlo gave, Portia gave, Drew gave. She wasn't even there. I think she had mentioned Tanya giving something. And I was like, well, is she talking about Cynthia or is she talking about Kenya? No, I don't, I couldn't make it out. So I'm going to play you guys what Don Juan said, and I felt like it was shady.
Of her time, she got up super early in the morning to go with me to the farmer's market to get the produce, and she gave extra, financially or whatever. Thank you.
Yeah. I think the women came out, they were, sweating, and we had the shields on because we were social distancing. So I think I was good with, all of that. I'm just being honest. Some of the people, I feel like you be riding for them, and they may have gave a little time, but other people, really was like, I'm putting my money where this is great. No, I'm being honest. I'm just going to be honest on that.
Everybody don't put their money where their mouth is.
But then I don't think that's fair. I think I do well for myself, but these women be like, oh, I'm buying this and I'm buying that and whatever, but my company gave some, Carmen's company gave some money, and I'm not talking about $100, you know what I'm saying? So it's looking at some of these women, I'll be like,
But so what if somebody gave, $100? Do you see what I'm saying? But I guess his point is the women here on the show are well off. I get that. But I am a person, I just don't feel like you need to tell people what they should give unless you make it a rule of thumb, hey, everybody, could you at least give 1,000 to 5,000 to charity? You may have to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? To be fair. What do you all think of that? What do you all think of that?
Yes.
I don't know. Please dismiss yourself. Just dismiss yourself.
and, I can buy ice sculpture for an event, but I can't feed some people? Okay. I'm just being honest.
Did y'all hear what he said? I can buy an ice sculpture. So he's talking about Kenya. Wasn't it Kenya that planned Cynthia's party? And isn't Kenya and Kandi, ain't they supposed to be cool? I told y'all Kenya needs a new enemy because her coming for Portia is just not going to work out good. Especially since Portia is paying her dust. It really makes Kenya look bad. And some of y'all try to come for me in the comments and say, oh, you just don't like Kenya. Welcome to my channel. I don't like her like that. What are we going to do about it though? Okay, don't like her like that. I only can like you depending on what you give me. She was negative throughout the whole damn episode. But I do not think it's fair that they put her out, and I'm talking about Kenya, out on Front Street on this video, and her and Kandi supposed to be cool. Kandi is sitting up letting her homeboy come for her so-called friend. Are they really friends, or is it just an alliance? Make it make sense. Y'all let me know. But I just feel like if you didn't have a budget for people, if you didn't tell people, you know, what they should give, or if you didn't have a minimum amount, you can't really say anything. I didn't even understand Kandi in her confessional complaining. Them women was there helping you. Okay? And I know people will say, yeah, but it's for the show. And, you know, no, it ain't just for the show. They helped. Kenya is the main one that organized the damn, you know, thing. She was the one trying to get everybody to stop talking. Okay?
I'm not counting pockets, but the ice sculpture gonna melt.
Sir.
Now, do y'all hear how Kandi is, you know, trying to act like she's trying to shut him up, but yet all the while you have him on your no, not on your podcast, on your show, speaking up, right? And we already caught your sneaky ass, Kandi, in your confessional saying, well, some of the women didn't give what I thought that they would give. So what he's saying and what you're saying is synonymous with each other. Y'all feel that Kenya did not give enough. All without saying her name, though. Okay? Are we paying attention to that?
Please dismiss yourself. Just dismiss yourself.
Anyway,
So I think all that was great. I think they showed it, and it was good.
I mean, there was a couple people that wasn't necessarily giving.
I know.
Say some people aren't as giving as I thought they would be.
But that's what I'm saying. I just feel like y'all get together and it's like great and fun, but when it comes down to it, and I think I say that because I know how you ride for other people, so I think that's why I be like, if we gonna speak on it, let's really speak on how I don't like all of that.
Yeah, I appreciate
I don't expect anything less from the mayor of Atlanta.
So I'm just being honest, and I think it was a great look for the foundation. Don't get me wrong, so I don't want to overshadow that part. I think it was a super great look for the foundation.
Okay, really quickly, I want to look at her comments and see what people are saying. Let me look really quickly, guys. Okay, one person says, but Don Juan, you can't shame people for not donating if it isn't on their heart. Some people are givers and some are not. We all know that givers usually receive great blessings in return. And people who have and prefer not to give usually don't get those things back in return. That's true. But it's not fair to downplay them because everyone chooses to spend their money how they want. That's true. And you never know people's true finances just because they flaunt material items. That's very true. That's very true, honey. Another person says, don't give to be seen giving. God loves a cheerful giver. Okay, so let's look at another comment. Okay, another person says, why are you worrying about someone else's giving and talking about someone else's giving? Okay. Are you giving to be seen, to be mentioned, to be praised and recognized? Why are you giving? That's what you need to focus on, and what our other people are giving or not giving. This is part of the speak on it is embarrassing, disrespectful, and quite disgusting. This says a lot about you and not the other person or people. Search your heart. Ooh, a lot of people is coming down on Mr. Don. I thought it was very shady I told y'all though, that's why I like that aspect of Kandi and, you know, giving to charity. I think she's family oriented. She's a good businesswoman, but that's what I told y'all. She's sneaky and she says little shit, right? And then she will literally hide behind Don Juan, her mom, and let them run amok and drag people and say whatever. And my thing is, I'm not even a Kenya fan, but if Kenya is your girl, I felt like that could have been a conversation like, well, why didn't you give, you know, or you should just set a budget, like I said. Just be like, well, can everybody at least give 1,000? You know, because if you don't tell me what you expect, then what if I don't give that? You gonna be disappointed, you know? Okay, so another person says, I'm so hurt by Kandi's behavior this season. I was a real fan for years, but she's showing a side that isn't cool. It's like she's grinning in Kenya's face and backstabbing her. They're just not really friends like that. I think it was easier for them to be friends when Nene was on the show, but that damn alliance is gonna fall right apart if it hasn't already. Okay? I'm so glad that Portia brought somebody to the show who has more money than Kandi. Maybe that'll humble her. She thinks she's over the mountaintop. What does that mean? Can anybody explain that, honey? I also noticed how she gave Portia some props. Oh, well, Portia did this and Portia did that, and Portia is very charitable though. Doesn't her family have a Hosea feed the hungry or something? Yeah, so Portia, that's right up her alley though. Okay, so let's look at what another person says. See, some people are catching, the shade, you guys. Some people ain't gonna catch it. I caught it. Kandi, you need to check Don Juan ASAP. How he called out Kenya doesn't sit right with me. Kenya showed up and participated and showed her support. That's important. I agree with that. Y'all know I am not a Kenya fan at all. But that girl was organized and she was being messy and I dragged her ass for it. But nonetheless, Kenya was like, telling everybody what to do, organizing. She was there helping out. I could see if she didn't come. I could see if she didn't give her time at all, or if she never sent the check or never showed up or any of that, but she was actually there. She introduced y'all to a trip that y'all are going to be taking. Is it Kenya's trip or Kenya? I think it was Kenya that brought that up. I don't know, honey. It could be me. I could be the problem, but I don't feel like that's right. What do you all think? Okay, the person also says, you guys, I done got sidetracked. It's wrong and very inappropriate for an employee of Kandi to call out her castmates. That's crossing boundaries and very unprofessional on his part. He's always unprofessional. He was the one that was getting in the middle of Portia and Kandi's beef, and his ass should have stayed out of it. That's why Portia told him, go and get your tampon. Y'all remember that when when Kandi and Phaedra and them, they was beefing. He got in the middle of that shit. Another person says Kenya is a single mom herself. As long as she donated, that's all that matters, even if it was just her time. And that's what I'm saying. See, people don't appreciate your time. They really don't. She didn't give a damn about, for her to bring that up, she didn't give a damn about Kenya there and helping out, and I don't think she cared about that. I like Don, but you can't diss people because they don't donate as much as you wanted them to. That's right. I feel the same way. I feel like you should tell people what you expect them to do. One person says he's disgusting. They're talking about Don Juan. He should have given his... Oh, okay. They're not talking about Don Juan. They was talking about Block, because that was a part of episode 2. Another person says, I love the way Don Juan rides for Kandi. She's blessed to have him. I guess, honey. I guess. Another person says, I like Don Juan. He is honest and Kandi should invite him more often to speak on it. Another person says, if you are friends with Kenya, then pull her up different at home. Why come on here to call her out? I agree. But like I told y'all a while ago, these chicks, and Nene tried to tell y'all ass, these people ain't really friends like that. What happens is they form these alliances against other cast members. Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like an agreement. Like, we're all going to be cool as long as this other person ain't on here. See, they don't have Nene on here. The show is suffering now. So their alliance is melting away. Okay? But I felt like Kandi should not have gotten in that confessional making that comment. I caught that. You know, I don't think a lot of people caught that, but I feel like if Kenya is your friend, you're always there when Kenya is crying and complaining about Mark. You should have pulled Kenya to the side. Well, girl, what's going on, girl? Why you ain't get, da 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 da. I personally wouldn't ask her anything because she was there helping. Marlo helped you. They all collectively helped. They all helped you. So this is going to be an issue, you guys, I believe, at that reunion. Somebody's going to bring this up. I just don't feel like it's right to have Don speak on it. He ain't one of the women. Another person says Kenya just threw a surprise engagement party for Cynthia. And didn't Kenya pay for like all of that? Or, child, I don't know who be paying for that shit. It looked like she did that. So maybe she was going to give her donation at a later date. SMH, so tacky of you and Don Juan. That is how Kandi is, though. I told you guys. I told y'all she has Don Juan and Common, honey, and Mama Joyce. She had them do her dirty work. Okay? She will even drudge up drama between her mother and her husband. Like that one season, she was telling her husband, Ty, all the shit Mama Joyce was saying. I just felt like that was so negative. But I told you all, these people don't have no storylines. What you expect? What do you expect? Another person noticed it, you guys. Why did Don Juan, they call him Don Juan, have to call Kenya out like that? I guess the comment in this episode was meant for Kenya. I thought y'all were friends. Why not just tell her instead of calling her out like this? Because that's what she do. I told y'all, what did I tell y'all a long time ago about Kandi Burruss? She's passive aggressive. Okay? And we all know that Don Juan is talking about Kenya because he mentioned an ice sculpture. And Kenya is the one that purchased, the ice sculpture for Cynthia's party.
Yeah, I think that was great. I think the episode, you had a little bit of the drama with like everything. I think it was good. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and say, for me, some people who I may have had a little icebox here, it kind of unthawed after the foundation. I was like, okay.
I had to say that too.
I was like,
It made me at that time, because I think at the beginning of the season, I think Portia and I, we were getting cooler. But the fact that she showed up on time to the event, yes, and then she had gave extra, a nice donation, I was like, okay, Portia, I started to rock with you a little bit more this year.
Basically.
Do y'all think that Portia and Kandi will ever be true friends, after all of that, stuff with Phaedra? I feel like that'll always be in the background. They will probably be able to be cordial. I don't see them as really being able to be friends. And that's on both sides. I don't know if they could really, truly ever trust each other. I just see them being cordial. That's all I see, even though Kandi, is kind of acting like she's really feeling Portia. Is it just based off of her donating to the charity and being on time? Is that enough, I
was like, okay, things.
So, changing. And I'm not going to lie, so when I watch it back, I was sitting there like, well, I'm with her. If she don't want the hot dog man at the wedding, then shit, he should come to the wedding.
Because Mike wants to invite Dennis to the wedding. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. Thank you for coming in.
All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and end the video there. You guys get down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Was you here for Don Juan calling out Kenya for her lack of giving? Do you feel like Kandi should have, pulled Kenya to the side, or should Kandi had told all the women, well, hey, I need you all to at least donate $1,000 to $5,000 I just feel like if you want to get a certain amount from people, you need to be specific on what you want them to give instead of expecting. Because when we have expectations, that's how we lead ourselves into disappointment, because what I may give is not the same as what this person may give. Maybe Kenya felt like I gave my time, and I already spent so much on Cynthia's engagement party. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kenya helped, in my opinion. She definitely was helping. All the ladies helped. Do you see what I'm saying? And sometimes in life, some people may help out a little bit more than somebody else, but that doesn't mean their heart isn't good. Okay, so y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Did you feel like it was sneaky for Kandi to have Don Juan speak on it? Kandi tries to make herself, honey, look so innocent, but I caught all the shade, honey, and it looked like a few of y'all caught it too. Are Kandi and Kenya gonna be enemies after this? Because I told y'all, Kenya needs somebody else to go up against. And maybe Kandi and Kenya going at it, that may be good. That may be some good TV. I'm just saying, okay? Because like I told y'all, their little alliance, honey, is melting away, honey, okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.